There's your green flag. We're underway. McLaughlin with a big jump out of turn number off the front stretch. McLaughlin will bring the 61 of Austin with him. And the 10 of Scott Hall will settle back for third. Josh St. Clair in the 14, now setting up to take over that third position away from the 10 of Hall. He completes a pass down the backstretch. And now looks on the bumper of Austin. Austin real loose out of turn number 4 in the 61. St. Clair sets himself up for a nice low pass out of turn number 2. St. Clair competes the pass into turn number 3. Put him second on the score sheets. Now it's time to reel in the 26 of McLaughlin. Single file down the backstretch. McLaughlin, St. Clair, Austin, Hall, St. Clair now on the rear bumper of the 26 of McLaughlin. He looks on the high side as they make their way into turn number 3. Two laps to go as St. Clair now looks on the high side of McLaughlin again. We'll see if he's got enough time to get it done. White flag is in the air, 1 to go for McLaughlin. St. Clair looks on the low side. No place to go. Checker flag is in the air. Andrew McLaughlin will take the heat win. Josh St. Clair second. And Sean Austin third. Scott Hall fourth. All right, I just talked with head scorer Ken Meineck. Brent Roy and the other 26 out there, the R26R, unfortunately his transponder not working. So we'll with a small amount of cars on there, we'll keep him right where he is. All right, like I said, 3 heats. This is heat number 2 for your late model sportsman. We got Will Collins on the point in the number 25, Tyler Bailey in the 55, Frank Moulton in the 15M, DC Alexander in the 38, Tiger Kobe in the 78, and Chris Thorne in that number 17. I wanted to point out the yellow number 55 starting outside pole. They actually brought back a paint job from Wayne Marshall. Throwback paint job from when I was a kid. I remember seeing that car race out here. So it looks like we're missing a car. He didn't make it out for the heat race. That's Ben Erskine in the number 4. We'll see how that plays out later on as we get crossed over, ready to go. Lights are off on the pace car. Collins and Bailey will start this heat. So yeah, as I was saying, Wayne Marshall drove here many, many years ago and actually is part of the racing family with the Baileys, so they decided to go with the throwback paint job in that yellow number 55. You can look it up on their Facebook page. It's pretty neat. Crossed over, ready to go. Green flag racing. Will Collins, Chris Thorne will jump up to first and second. Bailey hung up on the outside. Leaves the window open on the bottom. Here comes Tiger Kobe. DC Alexander holds on to that third position in the number 30. Bailey gets freight trained all the way to the back row. Car not working on the outside. We'll get him settled down in and dial that 55 in. Chris Thorne now looking on the low side. Now goes up to the high side on Will Collins as they make their way out of turn number 4. Tiger Kobe looking on the low side of the number 30 as they make the way down the backstretch. Gets the nose up underneath there. Not enough room. Both cars will go up to the wall in the middle of 1 and 2. Kobe not quite up to speed as he brings a 78 out of turn number 4. Two to go that time around. I'm sorry, halfway for your race leader, Will Collins. Collins holds on to the lead, but Chris Thorne put the fastest lap time in so far with a 15.72. Will Collins holding on to that first position, Chris Thorne second. And Tyler Bailey makes his way back up to third after that caution flag. The 78 of Tiger Kobe will roll down pit lane. Two to go this time around. And the number 30 of DC Alexander will bring it down pit lane. Collins still holding off the 17, the past champ, in that number 17 of Chris Thorne. White flag in the air for Will Collins. Frank Moulton completes the pass on the 15 of 55 of Tyler Bailey. Checkered flag is in the air. Will Collins will take the heat win. Chris Thorne second. And out of turn number 4, here comes the number 15 of Frank Moulton. We're ready to go. The St. Clair family bringing back some old numbers here is Josh running the 14 in honor of his grandfather, the big man boss, Dave St. Clair. And Ryan running his dad's number, the 51. So it's really cool to see some of these throwback things going on this year as we get ready to go. Lights are off on the pace car. They're stacked up and ready to rock out of turn number 3. A great start out of your front two side by side as they make the way into turn number 2. Bailey holds on to that third. A still great side-by-side battle between the 51 and the 21. St. Clair with the advantage across the line that time around. Barker evens it up down the backstretch. Bailey looking for some racing room, and here comes, who's that on the outside? Alex Waltz looking for some racing room up on the high side as he stands on the outside of Fowler in the 72. St. Clair completes the pass on the front stretch. He brings Bailey up. Bailey takes over that second position. Brandon Bailey in the number 47 holds on to that second position. He's got Fowler in his back window looking for some racing room. Halfway to go this time around for your race leader, number 51 of Ryan St. Clair. Fowler up on the high side of Bailey as they stay neck and neck down the backstretch. Fowler with a little bit more power down the backstretch. Bailey will even it up into turn number 3. Bailey not giving up that lower position. as Fowler out-muscles the 47 down the backstretch to officially take over that second position. Bailey gets the nose back up in there. Makes Fowler stay in the second groove as they make their way down the backstretch. 2 laps to go this time around for St. Clair in the 51. Fowler having a hard time keeping the car down as he completes the pass on the straightaways but leaves the bottom side open for Bailey. He gets it figured out this time as they make their way out of turn 4 with 1 lap to go. St. Clair with about a 5-car lead over second place as he makes his way out of turn number 4. Checkered flag is in the air. Ryan St. Clair will take your heat win. Brandon Fowler second, Brandon Bailey third, and Alex Walks fourth. James Barker will round out your top 5. All right, guys, the last feature race of the night is going to be a good one. Here is the Wood Pellet Warehouse Late Model Sportsmen are up on the track. 21 cars to race here today. Starting on the point is Andrew McLaughlin in the 26, Will Collins in the 25, Ryan St. Clair in the 51, Josh St. Clair in the 14, Chris Thorne in the 17, Brandon Fowler in the 72, Sean Austin in the 61, Frank Moulton in the 15M, Brandon Bailey in the 47, Scott Hall in the 10, Tyler Bailey in the 55, Alex Waltz in the 00, Brent Roy in the 26R, DC Alexander in the 30A, James Barker in the 21X, Jake Hensby in the 27, Tiger Kobe in the 78, Raymond Densmore in the 81, Asa Jones in the 9, Garrett Letter in the 20, and Ben Erskine in the number 4. These guys going 40 laps today. Our last feature of the night. We want to thank everyone who hung in there. This is going to be the race to watch, as we're going to get them crossed over to go green in just a little bit. All right, we got them all crossed over. Andrew McLaughlin, Will Collins will start the show. 40 laps for your Wood Pellet Warehouse Late Model Sportsman. Nope, we're going to give him one more lap. Get some heat in the tires. All right, I just found out there was some debris over in turn number 3. We're going to get that cleaned up. Give these guys a good racing surface. All right, the light's officially off on the pace car. They're going to stack them up over there in turn number 3. Get ready to go. Mike Carlton over there in turn number 1 says, let's go racing, boys, next time around. "21 cars to start. Locked and loaded out of turn number 4. Flagman will check them over. There's your green flag. Collins with a little bit of muscle down the backstretch. McLaughlin will hold the low side. Both St. Clairs waiting for something to happen as they make their way out of turn number 4. McLaughlin will pull off on the backstretch to take over the lead. Collins will settle in behind, and here comes St. Clair on the high side. Brandon Fowler in the 72 up on the high side as well. Up and out of the way is Sean Austin. Austin broke free in the 61, able to gather it back up and hang into the top 10. Brandon Fowler, the only car up on the outside with Tiger Colby as well. Colby making a pass down the backstretch on the 21 of Baker. A little bit of contact as they go into turn number 1. The 51 of Ryan St. Clair and Brandon Fowler get together. Both stay on the lead lap. Chris Thorne now steps up on the high side as he makes a run around St. Clair in the 51 down the backstretch. Brandon Bailey hanging in there as well. Andrew McLaughlin in charge of this race with about a 4-car lead over second place now, the 14 of Josh St. Clair. We got a spin over there in the middle of 1 and 3 and 4. That will bring out your first caution. Looks like everyone clear of each other, just slamming on the brakes to miss each other. Not officially sure who the caution comes out for. We'll check with the scorers. Looks like Tyler Colby up in the mix there in the 78. He'll bring it down pit lane. And it looks like we still got 1 car over there in the middle of turns 3 and 4. Well, we got a moment here. We get everything organized and straightened out. We'd like to thank Wood Pellet Warehouse. They were founded by the Barker family, and they are proud to be one of Maine's oldest and biggest independent pellet dealers. They have operation centers in Jay and Turner, Maine, and they specialize delivery trucks that can be seen all over the state of Maine. The father-son team of Steve and James are hands-on business owners and take pride in helping central and southern Maine people heat their homes with high-quality, renewable wood products that support the local Maine economy. Steve and James say they bring the heat. It really captures the simple philosophy of a wide range of pellet options and the quality guarantee and highly competitive pricing of both products, and deliver customized to your specific needs. So thank those guys for coming on board and sponsoring this class. We hope that you support the businesses that support Wiscasset Speedway. Some front end damage on the 30. He'll go down pit lane. DC Alexander, hopefully get that car straightened out, get it back up on the track. Scorers checking over positions to make sure everyone's where they need to be. Tiger Kobe joins us back up on the track in that number 78. All right, looks like we just about got everybody where they need to be. Don't forget, guys, if you want some pictures from today's racing action, maybe some victory lane photos, you got to check out Pete's Pics. He is the official photographer of Wiscasset Speedway. And you can find your official victory lane photos, plus great action shots of all throughout the whole racing season. And there are many great pictures from last year and seasons past. So make sure if you're looking for a picture of maybe a couple years ago, Pete's probably got it on his website. You got to check it out. Find it all at www.petespics at smugmug.com, or look for a link on our website, WiscassetSpeedway.com. But Pete is a fixture here. He's been here a very long time, and we appreciate having him. So if you're looking for that special photo, you got to hit up Pete's Pics. Find it, and again, find his link right here on our website. All right, looks like we got everybody where they need to be. We're going to cross them over. Andrew McLaughlin will start on the point with Will Collins on the outside. Josh St. Clair and Brandon Fowler also second row inside. Lights are off on the pace car. We've got 32 laps to go. 8 laps in the books. Pace car goes to the infield, and here we go. Will Collins with lots of bite that time on that restart. Andrew McLaughlin has to pedal hard to make his way down the backstretch. They even up in turn 3. Will Collins gets freight trained on the outside. He's able to settle the 25 car down for third, but that puts Josh St. Clair up to second. Fowler now up on the high side of the number 51, Ryan St. Clair. And here comes a hard charge from the 17 of Chris Thorne. Bailey trying to keep the bumper of the 47 up on the bumper of the 17 as they make their way into turn number 3. Ben Erskine will take down pit lane in the number 4. Fowler now on the outside of Bailey. Bailey makes his way down the backstretch, staying right on the toes of the 17 of Chris Thorne. A battle starting to happen up there up front as the 14 of Josh St. Clair trying to look for some racing room over your race leader, Andrew McLaughlin. Looks like the 15 of Moulton. Frank Moulton will go down pit lane. Tiger Colby makes his way around the 61 of Austin. Put Tiger up to 10th that time around. Halfway this time around for your race leader, Andrew McLaughlin. St. Clair sets up for a run down the backstretch on your leader, McLaughlin. They even up into turn number 3. St. Clair will settle in behind McLaughlin one more time as we're going to start seeing lap traffic play in as we still have 18 laps to go. Passing flag comes out for the number 20 of Garrett Leiter. Tiger Colby completes a pass on Chris Thorne, put him up to 8th. Your fastest lap so far put down by Josh St. Clair with us 15:07:02. Looks like the number 30 of DC Alexander will go down pit lane one more time. Josh St. Clair, your new leader, as Andrew McLaughlin will settle back for second. Will Collins hangs in there for third. Oh, we got a spin on the backstretch. That's going to bring out another caution. Looks like some rear bumper damage on, I'm not sure what car that is. 10. Looks like it's the number 10. Of Scott Hall. Scott Hall, the number 10, sitting over there in turn number 3. Brings out our second caution. With 12 laps to go, I'm sure Will Collins is pretty excited. Looked like the front two guys were running out a couple car lengths ahead of him. That's going to bring them all back together. It's going to be a dash for the lead. With only 12 laps to go, it should get pretty interesting. Looking at your lap times, looks like Josh St. Clair still holding on to the best lap time of the race so far with a 15.702. One car that's definitely been on the move is that number 78 of Tiger Colby. He actually went in the pit, had to join the back of the field, and he's back up to 8th right now. It seems like the throwback paint jobs are very popular this year, and I just wanted to point out the 55 back there, Tyler Bailey, actually representing a family member of a friend and a family member of the Bailey family, Wayne Marshall, that used to race here. That's one of his old paint schemes, and Nick Huff actually mimicking every letter to that car on that with some updated sponsors, of course. But really cool seeing all these vintage throwback paint jobs that on a lot of the cars. Kind of cool to see what the history of racing coming back out in paint jobs on cars that we've seen in the past here at the High Banks of Wiscasset. All right, we're checking with scores to make sure everybody's in the position they need to be in. I want you guys to give yourselves a big round of applause for sticking in there in this windy Saturday. Great job, everybody. Thanks for coming. Oh, no, the 51 of Ryan St. Clair goes down pit lane. He was in the 4th position, according to my score sheets here, and now he is down in pit lane. He'll have to join the tail end of the field. Looks like they got the 10 on the track, and they're rolling him in down to pit lane. Calling it early. With some rear end damage. Scott Hall in the number 10. Definitely some rear end damage there as they get the 10 car pushed down, flat tire, and lots of spoiler damage. All right, looks like the track is clear. They're checking the numbers to make sure everybody's where they're supposed to be. All right, guys, looks like the lineup is good. We're going to give them one more lap, and we're going to cross them over and go green. A great battle up front there between McLaughlin and St. Clair. St. Clair, your current leader, but don't count out McLaughlin. He's no stranger to the high banks here. It's going to be a great battle. Will Collins now back up in the mix. And that number 25. And Brandon Fowler as well. All right, as you can see, the guys starting to cross them over. We'll see if the lights go off on the pace car this time. There they go. We're ready to go racing. Next time around, they'll take the green. St. Clair, McLaughlin, Collins and Fowler, Bailey and Waltz. It's going to be a great battle here with 12 laps to go. Not a lot of time to get it done, so they're going to have to hurry. There's your green flag. Collins trying to keep the nose of the 25 car up. McLaughlin outmuscles him. He'll settle into second. Collins third. Brandon Bailey now running fourth as he makes his way up through. Looks like the 72 of Fowler actually beats him across the line. Oop, looks like the 27 of Jake Hensby off the pace as he makes his way down the backstretch. 10 laps to go. Something loose on the 27. He'll bring it down pit lane. Tiger Kobe now made his way up to fifth, right behind Brandon Bailey in the 47. Colby now looking for some racing room around the 47 as they make their way down the backstretch. 7 laps to go for your race leader, St. Clair. Colby up on the rear quarter of the 47 of Bailey as they make their way down the backstretch. We got 5 laps to go. Single file down the backstretch. This time around for your race leader will be 2 to go. Tiger Kobe completes the pass on Bailey. Put him up to 4th. Kobe a little loose coming into turn number 4. He's able to hold on. White flag in the air for your race leader, Josh St. Clair. Nice and smooth down the backstretch into turn number 3. Checkered flag is in the air. Josh St. Clair will take your feature win. Andrew McLaughlin 2nd. Will Collins 3rd. Tiger Kobe 4th. And Brandon Bailey 5th. A great race there. Tiger Kobe, he was definitely on the move. Just ran out of time as he was making his way up through the field. All right, guys, we're going to send things down on Victory Lane side in just a moment, and we're going to talk with our feature winners.
As Corey awaits the top 3 to Coastal Auto Parts Victory Lane, we want to thank the good folks at Wood Pellet Warehouse. Founded by the Barker family, and they're proud to be one of Maine's oldest and biggest independent pellet dealers. They have operation centers in Jay and Turner, and specialized delivery trucks can be seen all over the state of Maine. So if you need pellets to heat your home, or they have pellets now to put in your pellet smoker, find them on our website, wiscasotspeedway.com. Just click on the Wood Pellet Warehouse logo, and they will bring the pellets. We're back in action next Saturday. We go to 5 o'clock start time next week, folks. So all the gate times will be up on the website. I believe pit gate will be at 1 o'clock. VIP grandstand entrance will be at 3 o'clock. General admission at 4 o'clock. Green flag flies at 5 next Saturday for Group 1 night with Pro Stocks, Thunder 4 Minis, 4-cylinder Pros, and Super Streets. And our friends from the Wicked Good Vintage Racers Hobby Division will be here as well. Five o'clock start next week. That is correct. You get to go on to the bonus round.
All right, guys, we're down here in Victory Lane. I'm standing next to 3rd place, car number 25. Congratulations, Will Collins, opening day, 3rd place. You know, it's funny, I was thinking, I think I saw is that your aunt over there? Yeah, I remember as a kid coming to the racetrack before I could drive, watching you race with your dad, and your mom and your aunt over there cheering you on like there was no one else on the track. So congratulations, she's still here, she's still excited. So congratulations, man. 3rd place on opening day. That's not too shabby.
No, it's not terrible. We just didn't have it. We put the new tires on, and they just didn't size up, and we kind of fought with it all day. So to finish 3rd is actually not too bad.
It looks like you had some muscle on the restarts. You had McLaughlin, and then he just outmaneuvered you through the corner.
Yeah, I knew I had, a couple good laps in me, and then the car got real free, so I tried to make the best of it on the restarts, but...
Hey, third place out of set, what is it, 22 cars? I'll take that all day long. Who do you want to thank?
Rockland Ford, Beckett's Auto, Carpenter for Hire, Swift Storage, my mom, my dad, Randy, Andy, MG, Bob, everyone that helps on this thing, my kids, yeah, Josh. I think that's it.
All right, congratulations. Third place, car number 25 of Will Collins. And we'll move up here. Where's Andrew hiding? Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Andrew, come over here. Hey, great job out there, man. You had your hands full. You had some serious contenders there, and you held on for most of that race. Andrew McLaughlin in the 26, taking second place.
Yeah, geez, I told my dad on the radio it's probably one of the best cars I've had here, and Josh made it look easy getting around me, and he's on a hot streak. I'm happy for him, and I got to go back and do some homework and see if I can't keep up with him.
Well, I really appreciate you telling everybody that, not just assuming that they got better stuff. You got to do your homework to be competitive here, and especially with guys that have done their homework for years. Back when they used felt tip pens.
Yeah, if I remember right, the shoe was on the other foot last opening day, so I guess I got to take second, and I got to thank my dad and my sponsors, Coal Creek Plumbing and Heating, McLaughlin's Garage, everybody that's helped me out on the car over the years, and it's great to see everybody down here. Lots of faces in the grandstands today.
All right, give it up for number 26. Andrew McLaughlin holds on for second. And here we are, another St. Clair victory. Congratulations, man.
Yeah, that's a turnaround of events from the street stock start there. I don't know. It's pretty awesome to get down here and win a couple in a row. It's been a long time since I've been or felt competitive to drive towards the front. So, it sucks for the old man here. He worked a lot on that street stock, and I got to take 3/4 of a lap in it and fence it. So it's a lot of work to be done now. But I got to thank Grant, Dad, all the guys, my wife, and the kids. M&S Painting, Wentworth Grocery, Duval's, everyone that gives me a chance to come down and do this every week.
All right. Now, Dave, I got to ask you, are you making appearances? Are you making money in appearances? So you brought like 15 cars today so you'd even up the odds? Is that what happened?
Yeah, I think we made money today.
All right. Well, congratulations.
We only spent about $5,000 or $6,000 today, so I think we're
a drop in the bucket.
Paid $5,000 to win, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yes, yes. All right, guys. Well, thanks for coming. I'm going to send things back up to Ken. Let's hear it for your top three. Will Collins, Andrew McLaughlin, and Josh St. Clair, your feature winner.
All right, and nice round of applause for Corey Creamer. Thank you for standing in for me today, buddy. That was great. I appreciate it. It may not be the last time, but thank you very much. Appreciate everyone coming down for us for Group 2 opening day here at Wiscasset Speedway. Again, keep your eye on the website, wiscassetspeedway.com, for all the official finishes from today's action, all the information on the upcoming week. And don't forget about those big events coming up later on this month. We've got the Coastal Cruisin' and Family Fun Day happening on Saturday, May 29th, and then the Coastal 200 on Sunday, May 30th. I hope you can be here to join us for those, and the full schedule is at wiscassetspeedway.com. So one final time on behalf of Richard and Vanessa Jordan and the entire staff here at Wiscasset Speedway, have a great rest of your weekend, and please travel safely. Good night.